3. Yo, welcome to the Views Expressed TR Graphk podcast. Business is zooming. Me, Graphk Raider, my little brother B. What's going on with you, B?
What's going on, bro? Man, that Vegas trip was something else, wasn't it?
Oh man, it was fucking retarded, bro. It was really, really lit, man. We had it was a blessing, man, to have a nation. Like, I don't think y'all really understand. Y'all didn't see the backdrop and everything. Like, we really shut down Allegiant Stadium, yo. Like, that shit was wild, bro.
Yeah, I mean, that and between, meeting the Raider homies and, and seeing Raider Wolf out there, I know we ran into, Raider Cody.
Gorilla.
Gorilla, so just kind of going out and being able to see, the whole nation, that shit was dope.
Shout out to my brother Thanos.
Yeah, shout out to Raider Thanos, so, just being able to collab with everybody, and, obviously it sucks because, Allegiant's not open. But at the end of the day, bro, like, real Raider fans are going to make it out there regardless because it's still a historical night. I felt like, we went out there, got to network with all our people, all our Raider family. And
the cool thing, bro, was security was in the video. They asked if they can be in the video.
Yeah,
the police didn't. Bro, the police didn't hassle us.
I was gonna say you got on the news, like we were on the news.
We were on the news twice in one day on 2 different platforms. Like, bro, Vegas, that shit was a movie, bro.
So I felt like we went out there and did what we were supposed to do, kind of cementing our making our little timestamp on on a part of Vegas Raiders history, right? And so that's what was so dope to me about it is that that song will always and forever be out there. And
as we shot it the first night Allegiant Stadium ever opened.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I mean, we went out and beat the Saints. You know what I'm saying? So that was the first game in Vegas, first NFL game in Vegas ever.
Monday night prime time.
First night, Raiders, Allegiant Stadium, right? Prime time, and just a mark on a new start of the Raiders, man. It's a new era. It's a new era now, right?
Bro, it's a blessing. If y'all can, the song will be the new music video will be in the description box.
Yeah. Check it out right now. Soul Nation. It's the official Raiders 2020 anthem. The Las Vegas Raiders. We are no longer like just the Oakland Raiders, just the Los Angeles Raiders, just the Vegas Raiders. Like, we're the Las Vegas Raiders, period. And we're international Raiders, bro. We're worldwide Raiders. I know
Mexico, London, bro. We're the only ones that play everywhere.
So, like, this is a worldwide thing. This is a worldwide community. This is the international like fan base. Like, and we're really like we're family at the end of the day. Like, anybody who's a Raider, like, it's like anywhere you go, it's just like you see somebody, you're like, oh, what's up? You know what I mean? You kind of give them that nod. So.
I already got a party. I forgot to tell you, we doing the podcast against the Chiefs out there when I get home. There's a Raider party, so we'll talk about it later.
Okay.
But, there's two separate spots we're supposed to hit. We just got to kind of figure it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I totally forgot about that. But we'll make it happen. Okay, but look. We're going to get over that high. Let's get to the lows. New England just lost to them a few days ago. What was your take on that game, bro?
I mean, you and I have kind of discussed this. I just feel
we haven't released the video. You know what I mean? So nobody knows.
Yeah. So ultimately, I feel like we have the better roster, and we all around probably like have better players. But I feel like I'm talking about like roster as a whole, right? I mean, obviously they have some stars, but like
I know where this is going.
Like roster as a whole and as depth, I think we overall have a better 53-man roster.
Yes.
What I think it is at the end of the day is that Bill Belichick and those boys over there are good at the in-game adjustment, period. And so
outcoached.
And so that's all it is to me, because I felt like the first quarter, right, we kind of beat ourselves. Like, we were controlling the game. We were controlling the tempo of the game. And the thing is when you're controlling the game and controlling the tempo of the game like that, and it's not resulting in points,
Yeah.
Bill Belichick's going to take advantage of that. Okay.
You know what's so crazy? You forget about how good Bill Belichick is until you play him again. Then you're like, God damn, bro. Like,
and it's situational football, and it's in-game adjustments, right? It's knowing what's going to happen based upon certain
preach.
situations, and then those halftime adjustments, right? Coming out and like
Preach.
adjusting to the adjustment. And so like that's what they're doing. Like they may give you a certain look, but then they're going to adjust to the adjustments. And so it's like that to me is what makes him the best coach of all time. And I hate to say that, but it's the truth.
Fucking sucks, but it's real.
You know, is the in-game adjustments and is the situational football, and that's that. But I feel like
they found a weakness. They found a weakness in our defense, and they capitalized on it over and over and over and over again.
All they kept running was screenplays and outside pitches.
And mind y'all, their rushing offense was terrible up to that game.
Yeah.
Like they found a way. James White was out, RIP, you know what I'm saying, to what he's going through, you know what I'm saying, with his, I believe his dad passed away, his mom is in ICU.
Yeah.
Prayers, you know what I'm saying? But when you got your third down running back out, and you guys, man, like we made Sonny Michel look like Barry Sanders, bro.
Well,
we made Rex Burkhead look like Barry Sanders, like crazy, bro.
He had 3 touchdowns from scrimmage, and so that's my thing is, bro, is like overall, I still feel like we're the better team, but I just feel like we got out-coached. But I'm not gonna get too down on our team. I know, like, you know, okay, one thing is like
talk that shit, little bro. Don't hold back. Talk that shit.
Nah, I mean, if I'm being honest, like,
are you trying to be politically correct? You know, we don't do that over here.
So Abrams, right? To me, like, he made a couple. Like, there was a couple tackles he should have made, and I was like,
a lot of them.
I was like, what the fuck? Like a couple. It was like at least 2 or 3 times where I was like, bro, what? He's like completely like missing the tackle.
Also, remember, he has that chip bone in his collarbone.
Yeah, I do. I'm aware of that. But in my opinion, he's our best defensive player. Like overall, like he's our best in my opinion.
Facts.
And the first half, bro, our defensive line was looking great. Like they were showing up. Even Mo and like, you know, they were even if they got 6 or 7 yards on the field, you seen the defensive linemen running from behind and catching them, you know, and getting the tackle. Yeah. And now I'm not saying that you want to have that on every play, but I'm just saying the effort that those guys are showing, like the first quarter and a half, you know what I'm saying? Maybe even second quarter.
Yeah.
They were looking good, but then second half of the game, bro, it was like, you know, night and day difference. So, and then on offense, like if you know, I seen something online where somebody was talking about how Bill Belichick was double teaming our short routes. Yeah. And what that, you know, and I know Ruggs is out, you know what I'm saying, and Edwards is out. So the thing is like we got to have these other guys step up. We need Aguilar to step up. We need Zay Jones to step up. We need, you know, Renfro to, you know, step up. But it shows that
Renfro did his thing though.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like in general, like it's showing that we're lacking in receiver depth, right? And that we're a little bit one-dimensional. And like, and he's covering essentially Bill Belichick's covering the checkdowns. That's saying that he's not tripping. Like if you're basically what he's saying to our team is like, okay, if you're gonna beat us, then beat us deep downfield.
Yeah.
And I know you're not going to do it. So
he took away the whole dink and dunk offense. You couldn't do it against them.
And so one thing I will say is Ali Ingold and that hurdle though, that shit was
fire.
That shit was tight. That shit was tight. But I mean, you know, I'm not going to get too down on our team. Like overall, I know, you know, Nick Wachowski was out.
He'll be back Sunday.
Yeah. You know, Corey Littleton was kind of nowhere to be found.
Okay. Speaking about that, did you see what he said? Did you see the comments that he's made? Since we don't get past the New England shit.
Yeah.
Okay, but okay, so he had a presser, and they asked, you know, why is he struggling? You know, I guess we had like 19 missed tackles, I believe. Like, bro, it's fucking insane, bro. But Littleton said, I can only do what my coach tells me to do. That tells you, bro, that that Gunther, his system is just not working. It's just not working, bro.
Yeah.
Like the way he said it, he was not trying to kill him, but he was putting him out there like, I can only be in the positions my coach puts me in.
Yeah. And you know what's so funny is I think you and I know you released the video about Wade Phillips.
Yeah.
But I think that you and I had a conversation about that before you released, or am I wrong about that?
No, we may have.
Yeah,
well, we usually talk about everything before we do.
I was gonna say, I think I called you and I think I had mentioned it, or maybe you had mentioned it to me, or I mentioned. I don't want to take credit or nothing like that.
But even if you did, like, to be honest, you could have. But it's a great idea.
Yeah, no, I think I may have mentioned that to you, and then I know you released it afterwards. But yeah, I mean, you know, with Gunther, you know, if it's one of those things where
but listen. The only thing you can't do, and you can speak your mind after this. It's real. Look, I made that video and people were getting on me. I'm like, bro, don't think I'm stupid. Like, I understand we can't go from a 4-3 defense to a 3-4 in just overnight. I get that. I'm thinking in my head, you hand the keys to Marinelli for the rest of the season. If he doesn't get it done, you bring in Wade. Simple as that. You know what I mean? I know that we don't have the 3-4 parts to do it. Mad Max is not going to be a linebacker. Like I get it, bro. Like there's certain people that can do certain shit. You know what I mean? I get it.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm just saying, like, you bring somebody in like that that's known defensively to be in Super Bowls left and right, to turn defensive players into defensive MVPs left and right. I mean, the dude is a beast, bro. He's one of the greatest defensive minds of all time.
Yeah, 100%. And that's kind of why I brought it up, because I don't believe he's even you know, in the NFL right now.
No, he's not.
And he has had some great defenses, you know, in Denver and I want to say with the Rams.
The Texans.
Yeah,
bro. He actually had a couple with the Cowboys as well. You know what I mean? So I mean, his defenses are always.
The only thing I will say with it is that people probably know his scheme really well. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is if you got the right supporting cast to be able to, you know,
work the personnel, it doesn't matter.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. So at the end of the day, it's all about scheme, but it's all about, can your personnel execute that scheme? So you know, but I think what's gonna happen is they're gonna let Gunther. They're gonna give him the season, is what I think. I think if they let him go, they're not gonna let him go mid-season unless we just get
to the point where we're just putting up 30, 40 points a game. Like
if it's that type of shit, then at that point they might evaluate that. But at this point, I think that they're going to stick with him through the season as long as he's not embarrassing us week in and week out.
At the end of the day, you gotta look like this, bro. Carolina put up 30. The Patriots put up 36. The Saints put up 24. I mean, bro, at the end of the day.
Yeah, I know. I feel you.
That's a lot.
I feel you 100%. It's almost like one of the, you know, I remember Ken Norton a couple of years ago where, like, he's a good defensive back coach, but then, like, when he became our D coordinator, it's like, it's almost and I know he was the D coordinator, I want to say, over in Cincinnati with the Bengals. No, I'm not talking about Norton. I'm talking about, I know Norton's back in Seattle now, but I'm talking about Gunther. He was.
Oh yeah, you know, Gunther was a Bengal for years.
Yeah. So he was D coordinator over there. But I don't know. It's just kind of, I don't know why it just kind of like reminds me of that. Like, I don't know. It's like you kind of like the guy, but then you're like, bro, your scheme fucking sucks. Like, it's not.
Well, I mean, he's known for drafting undrafted linebackers. You know what I mean? Like he's not the guy that'll grab a linebacker, a great linebacker in the first, second, third, fourth round. He'll go undrafted. He got lucky with like a Perfect and certain guys. But it's like, at the end of the day, bro, these days you have to have a sideline-to-sideline linebacker. Yeah. You can't grab somebody undrafted and just expect them to just blow up. It just don't work like that no more, bro. Like, and to be honest, them defenses never won him a championship. He probably only won a playoff game, maybe two at the most. Like, let's just be honest. So, like, he's not accomplished.
This is what I'm curious about, because, you know, you had Gruden, you know, in the Monday night booth for a long time, right? And he was always speaking highly of Gunther and his defense. So it's like, I'm wondering what John saw in his scheme that attracted
You know what happened?
so much. Like that's what I'm
This
curious
is
about.
what happened. This is what happened. Gruden has been known to run a 4-3 every team he's been on. Pretty much. He's run a 4-3 pretty much his whole career. Marinelli had a job. He went and grabbed Gunther. See if you can get it over with. See if you can get the job done. If you can't, okay, cool. Now Marinelli's open for business. Bring him in because him and Marinelli won a championship with Tampa Bay together. You know what I'm saying? So he finally had opportunity to bring him in. Bro, Marinelli is there to replace Gunther if Gunther doesn't do what he's supposed to.
And he probably knows that too.
No, he does. And to be honest, he's pressure. I know every week is pressure as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you know your job's on the line, bro. Like, it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. Like, and if you're not getting the best out of Littleton and all these guys, bro, like, you got to start doing different things, bro. Like, there was a reason why Littleton and Joyner got those big contracts, and they played both under Wade with the Rams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Under a different scheme, a 3-4 scheme. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we'll see how that goes, man. We'll see how it goes. But Buffalo, what's your takes on this game, bro?
I know people have been saying, you know, that, they played some weak teams and this, and that. Bro, Josh Allen, you know, is playing almost as good as any other quarterback.
MVP candidate early.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know Russell Wilson's probably top tier right now.
Yeah.
You know, but –
and he's never got a vote, bro. That's fucking crazy. As great as Russell Wilson, that's insane, bro.
No, it is. But, I mean, the way that Josh Allen's playing right now, he's playing – fucking great football. So, you know, and they're, you know, they had a, you know, come from behind, you know, victory. And so my thing is like, I don't want to underestimate them. Do I think that we can go in there and get the W? Yes, I do. But at the same time, I'm not going to underestimate them. And I know that this is a pivotal game for us. I know it's early in the season, right? We're 2-1, you know.
Do you want to go into the bye week 2-3?
You mean 2-2 in the Kansas City?
Bro, we're 2-1 right now. If we lose to them, say we lose to them and lose to Kansas City, do you want to go into the bye week 2-3?
That's not a good look. That's what I'm saying. So I feel like our team will have a lot more confidence. It'll be a confidence booster if we go in there. No, I'm saying if we go into Kansas City 3-1. You know what I'm saying?
I get that. I'm just saying, like, let's just be realistic. You know, like Kansas City is great. Like, bro, they're just getting it together. Like, the way they made Baltimore look, bro, like they're not letting up off the gas.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? And the way Carr plays in Kansas City, I'm not. Look, we'll beat Kansas City to me in Vegas. I don't see it happening in Kansas City. I'm gonna be honest with you. Well, that's why we need to beat Buffalo.
I mean, and that's my thing is I told you I got us losing to them twice because at the end of the day, until our team can prove it, and don't get me wrong, there's nothing more than I would love to see, you know what I'm saying, the Raiders, you know, take it from them, right? But at the end of the day, bro, until you can prove that to me, my expectation is going to be you losing twice a year because they are the team to beat right now, period, in the NFL, period. Yeah. And so, you know, but this is my thing. If we can go in, beat Buffalo, and get a W, and we go into Kansas City 3-1, I'm gonna feel a lot better than if we lose and we're 2-2 going in there.
For sure.
Because, you know, I think you and I kind of talked about this. Originally, you know, the first 6 games, I was saying I'd be happy if we went 3-3. You know what I'm saying? Now, if we can go in and beat Buffalo, we'll be 3-1. We can go into Kansas City. Let's just say we lose in Kansas City. Then we're 3-2.
But mind you, Buffalo only beat Miami, a terrible Miami team, by 3. They beat the Jets by 10. That game wasn't that close. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was a lot closer than what the score was.
Yeah.
But they beat the Rams on some last-second shit. So, like, every game has been a Josh Allen game. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if we can contain him like we did Cam, we can beat them.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying we can't. I'm just saying, like, this is how I'm looking at it is is if we can beat Buffalo, right? We're 3-1 going into KC. Even if we lose,
it's a momentum booster. It's a momentum thing,
right? Then we're 3-2. We go into the bye week. I'm gonna feel if we're sitting at 3-2 and we got a week to prepare for Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. I'm gonna feel good about.
You mean 3-3?
Let me see something.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. You're right, bro. You said we beat Buffalo and lose to Kansas City going to the bye 3-2. Yeah, you're right. Correct.
Yeah. So if we go into the let me get our schedule up just from.
We got Tampa Bay, we got Cleveland, we got them back to back.
Raiders schedule. Boom. Let me look at this. Just so
I got it right here, bro. Look.
I can't. It's too. I can't.
We got the Bucks, the Browns, the Chargers, the Broncos.
Yeah.
The Chiefs.
So that's what I'm saying. So if we go in and play, I think it's at home. So if the Buccaneers come into town after a bye, and we're 3-2, I'm gonna feel good about us winning that game because then we'll be 4-2, and then we're off. And then our schedule gets a lot easier. So then I'm looking at we can probably still make a fucking wild card run. You know what I'm saying?
And mind you, DC is gonna win. He's gonna want to win that Tampa Bay game because of all the Tom Brady chatter. He's gonna want to win that game, bro.
Oh yeah, well that, and then it's a very interesting game because you got Gruden playing his old team, right, and then you got Raiders at a new stadium. You got Tom Brady, the rumors of, before he went to Tampa Bay of him maybe going with the Raiders. So there's a bunch of different things going on. It's like I wouldn't say a rivalry game, but like I don't know. I don't even know the word.
It's just some real shit.
Just some shit going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a redemption game or like I don't know, something.
So let me ask you a question real quick. What's your prediction for this Sunday? Score.
I got it going 24-27 Raiders.
I got it 38-35 Raiders.
38-35.
Shootout.
I don't know why. I just feel like it's going to be a little bit more of a low-scoring game.
It can be. I mean, bro, we thought New England was going to be a super high-scoring game. We only put up dub. So
yeah. So, I mean, we'll see. At the end of the day, it's just win, baby. That's all I care. That's all I care about. So I think 3-1 going into KC is going to.
Hey, but your prediction is way more realistic than mine. I'm just being honest.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
But I also had us beating the Saints, and you also didn't. So
you got me on that one. You got me on that one.
Motherfucker.
You got me on that one. Hey, you know what? I think I've been wrong about. I don't remember our original prediction. We'll have to go back and watch that shit. But
I missed one. With the Patriots. I had us beating them.
I had us
losing to Buffalo.
I think I had us losing to Buffalo. I think I had us beating the Patriots and losing to Buffalo too.
And the Chiefs.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I don't know why, bro. I'm feeling like we can go in there and really beat them, bro. Like
for sure. And we at home, bro.
I know everybody was saying doom and gloom with this, with this whole New England thing. But at the end of the day, bro, you're dealing with the best coach. So my thing is
ever. Yeah.
So my thing is like this. Let's pump the brakes a little bit, and let's let this season play out a little bit. You know what I mean? Right. Let's see how it goes.
So what do you think about Arnett being out for 6 to 8 weeks?
I think that Lawson needs to step up. Whoever's gonna step in and step up to his shoes.
Isaiah Johnson, Keyshawn Nixon. Meek needs to see some type of time now, man.
And this is why, kind of going back to the offseason, this is why with the Mukamara, I was kind of like, bro, we were getting rid of a Mukamara. Why? Because even if he's not starting, right, if somebody gets injured, he could still step in.
Yeah.
Now I understand he's 30 years old. I don't know. I'm not them, so I don't know what they saw. I don't know if his play was declining or not. But the point is like that would have been a nice depth piece right now. I think. You know what I mean? A veteran depth piece.
Randall just tried. He's got to work out with Seattle. So
how did that go?
I don't know yet. I don't know yet. But a lot of these guys though, bro, like it's a young man's league now, bro. It ain't
It
like
is.
it's not the NFL that we grew up on, where you could be 35, Bill Romanowski on steroids and shit, 37, still fucking getting 10 sacks a game or 10 sacks a season. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. You know
I
what I
know.
mean?
It's weird because I feel like when we were younger, it was more like, it was like an older,
Yeah.
like I feel like everybody in the NFL was a little bit old. I mean, I know you had to start the draft and shit, but it felt like people's development was like a little bit longer. Like, you know what I'm saying? It took them longer for them to get great.
The
where like
speed
nowadays,
different now, bro. It's different.
yeah, where nowadays it's like these young motherfuckers who are fast and strong and quick.
Like
And
even Detroit. Like I know they're mad that they paid Darius Slay that money. Like he's 30 years old. Like you paid him a grip of money, bro. Like and for what? You're playing against all these high speed wide receivers. Like you're not gonna win.
That's the one thing I did like about, you know, like I was like conflicted with that with our DVs, right? Because I was like, I like the fact that we're young because we can keep up with these fast fucking receivers. But then I was like, I don't like that we're getting rid of depth. Even if it's older depth, it's still like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest with you. That youth movement is all Mike Mayock, bro. I'm telling you.
I like it though. I like it though.
Yeah, Gru is not used to that. You know, Gru like his veterans. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a Mike Mayock. Mike Mayock is like, this is what's gonna work. Calm that shit down. Let's cook.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I think as you know, and I'm not looking the next year or the offseason yet because I'm still focused on this season. But I just think if we keep building through the draft like how we have been, we're just gonna get better and better for the next year, 2, 3, you know, and just keep building, right? And that's all it is just building blocks and keeping a young core of guys together who know the system, that are gonna that's what's gonna be, you know, bring success to the organization.
And once again, we're in Vegas, and who doesn't want to move to fucking Vegas?
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
I mean,
so,
you know,
I feel we need to slow down on the free agency though. Like, just some pump the brakes a little bit so we could pay these young bulls. You know what I mean? And keep them do the Seattle approach. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Keep it like that. But we spoke about that before. You already know, bro.
No,
like,
I mean that's kind of like I know I've, you know, reiterated that a few times where, you know, the reason why, you know, when Seattle won those Super Bowl, you know, when they won that Super Bowl and when they were, you know, having those playoff runs is because they were building through the draft and they had a bunch of young guys on rookie contracts.
Yeah.
But the system worked. And so I think that, you know, it's smart to try to replicate that. I mean, even if you look at KC right now, right? A bunch of their guys are young. They're young as fuck, and they're just fast, and they're just each one of them has strengths. And
Andy Reid's a fucking genius.
And Andy Reid knows how to exploit, you know their strengths, and, you know, take advantage of that, you know, on other people's defenses, you know, at the end of the day. So
let me ask you a question real quick. What do you think about and this is another thing. I did a video earlier about Waller playing at receiver this weekend, right? Mm-hmm. Mind you, I know that he plays slot outside, like they move him around everywhere.
Uh-huh.
But what do you feel about, this is what I meant in the video. What do you feel about him primarily playing Edwards' spot? You know what I mean? Playing that X spot.
Okay, so I didn't see the video, so I don't even know what you said, to be honest.
Okay.
But
what I said was, how do you feel about Waller, you know, because of all of our injuries, playing them on the outside? We'll still move him around, but like playing him in that Edwards position because, bro, anywhere he goes, he's going to be a mismatch. You know what I'm saying? And then we can still play a 2 tight end set, Witten and Foster. I mean, Foster needs that, bro. Foster's been eating, bro. He's been eating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You put Renfro in that slot, you put Aguilar on the other side, and you cook. You know what I mean? What do you think about that?
I think it sounds good, but I think that he's better in the middle because
I agree. No. I completely agree.
But I mean, I mean, if you're gonna place him out there for certain plays, yes, but not like all game long. He's just running that fucking position.
I'm saying start him there, but move him around. You have to do something. Waller just came off probably his worst game in his NFL career.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, like, put him somewhere because they're gonna chime in on him. Let's just be real. They're looking at New England like, oh, they beat them because they chimed in on him. They have They have a Tre'Davious White. They have a Mika Hyde. They have a secondary that's mean in Buffalo, bro. They can do the same fucking thing New England did. The only thing that New England don't have, that Buffalo don't have, is they don't have Bill Belichick. You know what I'm saying? So it may be a little, but they have Sean McDermott, and he knows defenses. You know what I'm saying? So
that's my thing. I mean, you can start him out there. I'm not worried about like starting him out there as much as I'm like, what percentage of snaps is he going to be running on that outside? Because I think the majority of his plays still, I would have him 66% of the time still at tight end. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? If you want to throw him out there for a third of the plays, you know, just to you know, or if you want to start him out there for the game just to kind of throw some shit. Okay, but like –
Bro, we've lined him up everywhere. We've lined him up everywhere.
And that's what I'm saying. I just feel like I feel like Carr's used to having somebody kind of inside the lines that he can throw.
Security blanket.
You know, and this is why, I was saying earlier, you know, I think Renfro needs to step up. Aguilar, you know, and all these, you know, all these unproven guys at receiver, and they need to kind of step up, because at the end of the day, if we become too one-dimensional on, you know, Josh Jacobs running the football all the time, that's all they're just going to load the box. Now, I'm not going to say that Jacobs isn't going to eat, because he is, but I'm just saying, like,
let me ask you a question real quick.
It becomes too predictable.
Let me ask you a question. Would you sit Josh Jacobs? You know he has a hip injury, man.
Mm-hmm.
Would you sit him this week and have Booker and Jalen Richard carry the load so he'll be ready for Kansas City? Because, mind you, bro, Jacobs is beat the fuck up. He's never dealt with this kind of load. Like, remember in Alabama, bro, he didn't play that many snaps at all.
Yeah.
This is probably the most snaps he's played forever.
Yeah.
And to be the workhorse for a team.
How bad is his hip injury? I know he has a hip injury,
bro. No. He's not really too much on the, you know, on the injury. You know, he's good. I'm just saying, like, I seen the body language on the sideline with New England. I seen it. He was holding his shit, and he was like, and you know, he's trying to hide it because he a beast. But I'm like, bro, we may have to sit his ass, bro, for the better. Bro, we got to get through these next 2 weeks. If you get the bye week and get healthy, we're good.
This is my thing. I think for us not to play our best offensive player smells disaster. Now, I understand.
No, I completely agree.
So I understand where you're coming from, though, in the sense of, like, you're like, give him a week to rest, this, and that. But it's like, if we're going to give him a week to rest, why don't we give him a week to rest? Like, I wouldn't even say give him a week to rest unless he really needs to take the load off. But it's like, if we're going to give him a week to rest, we might as well do it for fucking KC, because we're probably going to lose the game anyway. Let's get him in a fucking game versus Buffalo where we can actually win. Yeah, like, we need him. Now, if he's injured and he's like, I can't play, then sit out.
He ain't gonna do that. He ain't built like that.
But you see what I'm saying?
I completely understand,
because we're probably gonna lose the KC game. As much as I fucking hate to say that, because I love my Raiders, but until they can prove that they can beat KC, that's an L in my eyes. So it's like, if we're gonna sit him out, we might as well sit him out for KC and have him sit out for the bye week, and then come in to fucking on the third week and have him come in fucking for the Buccaneers fresh. Versus take a week off here, play next week, then get another week off, and then come in. Like,
hey,
nah.
The way you put it out, bro, I completely agree with you. Yeah. I promise you. Look, this is a must-win game in my eyes. Like, we have to win this game.
Yeah, so, and that's what I'm saying. It's early in the season, but this is an important game. Like, I felt like we should have beat the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna stay on the Patriots subject. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I'm not gonna get too down on our team right now. You know, I think it's too early in the season, and it may be good for us in the long run. You know, sometimes a loss is a win in the long run, because it can humble the team in general and get them a little bit more hungry. Yeah. So, you know, I'm curious to see how the defensive line is going to come back out. Are they going to have with Buffalo? Are they going to have the game, the first half of the New England game, or the second half of the New England game? Yeah. So that's a big question mark. And then what's going to happen on offense? You know, we need somebody else to step up outside of Jacobs and Waller, bro. And now that both of our rookie wide receivers are out,
number one and number two.
Yeah, our number one and number two are out. Who else is going to step up?
Morrow.
Yeah.
And Hunter. Hunter has to have a big one.
something. So those are the biggest question marks, and just containing Josh Allen, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, he's playing stellar football right now.
Yeah.
So
I think Littleton has to have the biggest game of the season for himself. I think he needs to, Nick K will be back. You know what I'm saying? He'll be back at the mic. So that's going to help us a lot. He's great against the run. You know what I mean? So
what do you think about what do you think about Earl Thomas? I know people keep saying it. I know you came in with a video more recently, a couple weeks ago.
I don't see it happening. I really don't, because bro, if you're canceling a workout with the Texans in your home, pretty much your home city type shit, like trying to reschedule it, you're not giving your mind's not in the game, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to grab somebody. We don't need another AB situation in the middle of our first season in Vegas. You know what I mean? And so I'm at the point now where you just run with what we got. You know what I mean? You run with Harris, and don't get me wrong, I'm not big on Harris. You know what? I'll go get Eric Reed right now. Eric Reed.
I thought he was playing for somebody right now.
No, he is not. I will go grab him right now.
Huh.
You know, and he may be getting blackballed because of the whole cap situation and shit, but he's been a Pro Bowler. He's proven. You know what I mean? I will go grab him right now. You know what I mean? It's because at least you know you're not getting a headache. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, and somebody you have to worry about. You know what I mean? So, but I feel like the secondary, without Arnett though, man, I'm really concerned. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
Mullen's been looking good this season.
No, Mullen looks like a true number one. But mind you, he played against Carolina. Okay, he played against New Orleans without Michael Thomas.
Yeah.
He played against New England. He shut Edelman down, but they really didn't do anything with. They just ran the ball against us. They didn't have to pass against it.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, this is his first test against Diggs. This is his first test.
Yeah.
If he wins this battle, bro, Mullen is for real, bro. He's for real.
Yeah.
You know, bro, he's tied for third in the league right now with pass defense. He's rated the 6th best cornerback in the league on PFF thus far right now in the league. He's terrible against the run. You got to get that together. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of corners are ass against the run. Let's just be real with you.
Yeah.
And he's 90.8 percentage passer rated. Like, he's a beast right now. He's killing shit.
Yeah.
He's killing shit. You know what I mean? So I couldn't ask more from Mullen, but he has to show up.
I'm hoping he's just going to shadow him, you know, and and we'll see.
We're going to have Abrams on him, but you got to realize you got Cole Beasley. I believe John Brown. Is it John Brown? He'll be back this week.
I'm hoping Mullen is shadowing Diggs all day.
Oh yeah, no, bro. Mullen, that's one thing I love about him. He always takes the number one. He ain't playing that shit. But Diggs has had a great 3 games. But the thing with Buffalo is they pass the ball around. It's not just Diggs. It's Cole Beasley. It's Zach Moss. And he'll be back against us on Sunday. It's Devin Singletary. They have a plethora. They move the ball around. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Diggs, I believe, has 200. Diggs has 288. I believe 288 passing yards this season alone. Receiving yards.
I'm thinking that ultimately, you know, this game is going to boil down to, you know, our defense, right? At the end of the day, because I mean, if it's a shootout, it's a shootout. But it's ultimately going to boil down to who's going to get that turnover. You know what I'm saying? That is going to make the, you know, break the momentum. You know what I'm saying? Or who's going to get that turnover when, you know, when they need it. Ultimately, so I think this is going to be a big test for our defense, and you know, we'll see. You know, ultimately we'll see. You know.
Well, my brother got it 24-21.
Nope, I got 24-27 Raiders.
Okay, 27-24 Raiders. I got a 38-35 Raiders. Mind y'all, we trying to get to Cleveland. We trying to get to I'm going to Atlanta already. I'm trying to get my brother out there. I know it's Thanksgiving weekend. I'm blessed because my mother live out there, and I'm going to go do the Thanksgiving with my mama. You know what I mean? But if you could pull up that weekend, bro, it'd be great to be out there. Atlanta's my second home for those who don't know, you know, and we trying to get around a little bit, man. We got to do one more game in Vegas, though. What you think about going to Tampa for the Tampa game, bro? What you think?
Shit. I mean, what's the date on that? Let me see that.
It's in 3 weeks. No, we got the bye week too. So
the 24th. 5th.
Yeah.
I might be able to make that. I might be able to make that happen. I was gonna tell you, bro. Like, I definitely want to go to at least like. I want to go out to Vegas at least one more time this year, bro. Before the end of the season, period.
Yeah. And
20,
I'll be in California for a little, like, back and forth for these next 3 months. I'll be back home, so we can figure something out, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll figure something out most definitely. Let's see. Yeah, so we got the Bucks at home. I mean, it would be hella dope to go out there for the Bucks.
Yeah. That was the one that we wanted to go to from jump. Remember? We was talking about that.
It was. Honestly, bro, we should plan for that, bro, and try to go out there.
Fuck planning. Let's just go.
All right. Let's go.
Raidernation. Me and my brother, Lil B. We gonna be out there. We fucking with it.
Yep. So tap in with us for the Bucks game. We'll be out there.
Yep.
Be out there.
Lit. And shout out to the nation, man. Y'all been hitting us left and right.
Man.
Inviting us to everything, man. And
the support.
Free shit. And bro, like, man, brother, the love is super real, man. We just two real Raider fans born into this shit, and we love it. And to see like all the like.
Hey, talking about Raider fans. My dad's been calling me for the last few days, and he was telling me one thing that he told me that I thought was interesting. He said, you want to know what Marcus Allen's nickname was? And I go, what's that? And he said they used to call him the Air Jordan of football, and they called him Air Allen because I guess he had a crazy like leap. I guess he jumped hella crazy.
Hey, mind y'all, my little bro is like what bro? 6 years younger than me.
Yeah. I'm 28. So how old are you?
Oh shit, bro. 8 years. I'm sorry. 8 years.
Damn. Yeah.
I knew that because I grew up watching Marcus Allen.
Yeah. So but my dad, bro, he's been a fan since like literally they were
before us. Yeah.
Bro, long before we were even born, bro. So
he was telling us about the Minnesota Super Bowl and all kind of shit.
Yeah. So he's been calling me the last couple of days. You know, he's giving me a hard time. Hey, you know, X, Y, and Z. Oh, you know, you with that Raiders podcast, you need to know this shit, this and that. And I'm like, well, okay,
we're gonna do an OG. We're gonna do an OG.
Bro, we have to do an OG, you know, old head session where we
talk to my OG Violator. He's ready. Violator's ready.
Get the older generations, you know, kind of giving the history behind the shield, because that's the thing. Like with my dad, bro, he was a fan. You know what I'm saying? When they first, I want to say, in the 60s. You know what I'm saying? And so when I was growing up, I was born into a Raider family. So this is a generational thing. Like, this isn't just like, but he has a lot more knowledge on shit that happened in the 70s and 80s and shit like that. Shit is before my time. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. Like, I've looked into, like, I've done my research on certain things, but you know, when you're growing up and you're growing into that, it's like, you know, you could think back through the seasons on like what was happening then, and that's what he's doing. He's calling me and he's like, "Hey, you know about this and that, and you know about this and that." You know,
I just love to see him excited.
Yeah, he's like recollecting things that have happened like throughout the year, throughout the, you know, the history of the Raiders. You know what I mean? And so
dope.
It's dope to listen to.
But we're gonna most definitely pull Pops up on one of these episodes.
Yeah,
real, bro. We're gonna do an OG episode. We told him. We're going to pull Violator on here, pull your Pops up. We're going to talk some real football.
Yeah, that would be dope, bro.
Other than that, man, this is Business is Zoomin. Me and my little bro show. I'll be in Sacramento next week. So me and my brother are going to be doing podcasts live together. We're going to do lives. We're going to do every episode. I'm doing it all with my brother when I get home next week. So y'all stay tuned. This shit is a family movement. Me and my bro, little bro. Follow him on all this shit, man. Like, this is what we're doing.
Hey, the Business is Zoomin. You know, So Nation out now. Go check that out on Docs ENT YouTube channel, man. And I can't say this enough, Nation. Like, you know, it was so dope coming out to Vegas and being able to vibe with everybody, get together, and just get all the love and support that we've gotten in this short period of time. You know, of us doing of him doing and us doing the views expressed here at Graphk Podcast and the Business is Zoomin. So, we're playing the long game. We're not going nowhere, but we just want to say, we really appreciate the support, and it's been dope collaborating with everybody, and all the fans. And like I said, man, it's a family environment. Raiders is, Raider Nation. It's a lifestyle, bro. It's not just like him and I have been fans ever since I was born into it. I know he was born into it, and it's just one of those things that I've known bro for 10 going on 15 years now, and we've always talked this Raider shit just like this from the time that I've known him. Right. Yeah. And so it's just like, this shit is just, we love the feedback.
It's easy.
Yeah.
Bro.
We love the feedback. We love collaborating, and we just love the nation. You know what I mean? And so shout out to all you guys, man. Shout out to everybody.
Well,
check out Zoomin.
I'm going to upload this right now, and then I'm going to go live. Pull up on the live.
It's all good. All good.
We're going to do it. I'm going to put this up right now, nation. It's your boy Graphk Raider, my little brother. Raider B. No, it's Raider B from now on, bro. We got to go with Raider B. I'm telling you right now, hey, everybody hit the comment section. I know y'all going to, look, Raider B, right? We doing the Raider B? We fucking with the Raider B. So it's Raider B, Graphk Raider, man. We love y'all.
All right, yep.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, if we get 20 votes, to say, or 20 people say
don't
Raider
fucking
B,
play with me, bro, because I'll go in the comments and kill this shit. I'm telling you. It's your boy Graphk Raider and your boy Raider B. Or which one do we want to do? B Raider? B Rabbit? No, we do a Raider B, man. But hey, it's your boy Graphk Raider, your boy Raider B, man. I love y'all. We love y'all. Business is Zoomin. The views expressed here on Graphk Podcast. Trust and believe, y'all. We not going nowhere. Even in the off season, we dropping 3 or 4 videos daily.
Hey.
We're going to do this shit all the time because we love our team.
Las Vegas clothing line coming soon, too.
Oak, Las Vegas clothing line coming soon. And the website, me and my little brother, we working on it right now. Trust me, it's about to be insane. We love y'all. Real talk. Any last words, little bro?
That's it, man. Just win, baby. Let's go.
Just
Buffalo,
win. Let's get this W. You feel me? We out, y'all. 1.